Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The back's got it again. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally marked down after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Fights through the tackler. Football comes out. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
You need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Just ran away from the defense. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart into position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
To the air, it's Simpson. Trying to extend the play. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. He's a wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. You don't see that called too often, but you see it called here. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick throw. The catch is made. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Finds his target. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
It's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now it's second down here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Hit as he released it. Grab down the middle. It's Law. Touchdown, tied. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Back in motion now. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
South Carolina 14, Alabama 7.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll go right back to him on first down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking to scramble to his left. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. And he's got some open field ahead. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. The back's got it. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Makes the grab. It's Miller. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Brings up second down.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. And it's caught. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Looking to throw yet again. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Could be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Kick is good. It gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. He's running out of time here. Using his legs here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Mistake for the defense makes it first down and 5. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Hunt. And the game just good enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This offense has become a first down machine. And that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really.
And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He hands it off from the gun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Touchdown, Bama. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense brings him down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught on the outside. It's long. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. long enough and good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this deep to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Close to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Finding space at the 20.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. You can see the results. They burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the Gamecocks looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Launching one to the end zone. Grab down the middle. It's Hunt. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, South Carolina. To stretch the lead, the route is on. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Hit just as he throws the ball. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for his big tight end. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Back to throw. It's Simpson. And he lobs it deep down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Defense showing blitz here. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Moving past the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the beatdown continues. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Pass caught down at the 20. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. And I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
Alabama, 27.
Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Defense not pressing this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams. Freeing up the backers will make the play.
Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
The Gamecocks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Bringing pressure. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And it's a bunch formation. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Williams. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. To throw, it's Simpson. Snags the quick throw. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he lofts it deep over the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
34.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's long. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Gamecocks. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy.